Sizzlers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, and stay tuned. Today's video, what will today's video be about? Well, you're going to keep my company while I have breakfast, and I just got to work, and boy, I'm tired. I am tired, and I'm in pain. But my pain, we will discuss that a little bit from now. I'll get back to you when there's my kettle. So I'm going to put on some tea. I have some crackers. I sent to buy cheese, and I have Lasco. Let me show you my Lasco, y'all. I love Lasco. Wasn't that a deal? Anyways, I love Lasco. I bought the big pack of Lasco. That's how much I love Lasco. Now I use this in my tea. I use this when I'm making oats. I just use and I eat it. So I'll get back to y'all when I have my tea in front of me with my crackers and my cheese. Leave my Lasco alone. And my cheese, Alisa is trying to take my Lasco, y'all. Tell her not to. Anyways, listen, I'm going to share with you my journey of how I got to work today and all of that. So yeah, see y'all in the next clip. Bye guys. I'm back. Now have my Lasco here. Just opened it. So of course she's begging. I want him to see the powder. I did not see you. There's in your hand. Betty, that's it. Don't judge me, y'all. I like Lasco. I love Lasco. Anyways, pour some in my cup. I'm making my tea also. So as you can see, well, let me show you. This is too much. Can you see? That's too much Lasco. There you go. It's too much Lasco for this small cup. So I have a Ziploc bag on. I have a Ziploc bag which had Lasco in it yesterday. So I'm just gonna take some out. That should be enough, right? And if it doesn't taste, if it's not sweet enough, you can always add more. Because I have Lasco. Already boiled it. Let me show y'all. See? That's my tea. So now I'm just going to stir it. There goes my tea. And I didn't get the cheese. The person didn't get the cheese, y'all, and I didn't buy it down. Wet tea is my water crackers.
Water crackers for life.
Yay! Tough crackers. Water crackers. They're not sponging. Anyways. So that's what I'm having for breakfast. Tea and crackers. I don't know if anybody else does it, but I like to cook my... It's running over, y'all. It's running over. Can't waste it. So this is what I like to do with my crackers and tea. This is how I eat it. I like to put it in my tea. So let's talk. You saw in the clip where I was coming down the hill this morning. This morning I called a taxi. When the taxi came, he brought me down by the shopping area. Took a bus. Went downtown. Bought the crackers and let's go. So I got into another taxi to come up to work, right? And just before, while coming down the hill, I was so complaining because I'm feeling so much pain. By the way, I went to my doctor this week and my therapist was saying that she was feeling a lump. Should I use the word lump? No, she was feeling something on my spine, near my spine, in my spine region, and she was wondering what it was. And every time she touched it, it was super painful. I mean, it was super painful, yeah. And so she recommended me to go back to my doctor and see him. Now my appointment should have been the 3rd week in January. I never went. Get you all some crackers. It's really good.
Expensive water crackers.
It's really good. Jamaican product. Anyways, I went and I saw him, and she was there with him. We showed him where that area is because it's always hurting me, and I'm always telling him that, listen, that area is hurting me, and he would say it's because of your walking posture, maybe it's pressure on you, whatever. But it turns out he said that some fat is there because I've gained weight, and he's saying that that area is basically fat or something another, and the pain is due to spasms. I'm having spasms in my back. No, I didn't know that. I'm used to spasm in my legs because it feels different, so I'm used to that, and I've been feeling it for some time. So yeah. So that's it about the back. There's nothing he can quite do about the back, but gives me painkillers, which I already have. So he prescribed some more, and another type which is new to me. This is like, it's in the form of drops, so maybe I'll drop some in my mouth. I don't know. I haven't filled the prescription as yet. Anyways, so it's knee time. Let's examine the knee, right? Because we're feeling pain in the knee, right? Yeah. It wasn't so good because he felt it. He felt where it is. Examined it. Oh, guess what? It's time for you to get another injection. Are you ready? Am I? I had a feeling that I would get one, and I was hoping that not to get one because getting that injection in your knee is not so. It's painful. Painful. Anyways, I'll insert the clip here. I got the injection. Tuesday. Today is Friday, and I'm still feeling pain. The injection should have kicked in by now to ease the pain that I'm feeling in the leg. I don't know if it's because he examined it or what, so the pain has intensified. So I'm still feeling it, and he kind of numbed the area too, so walking is hard. It's like I'm stepping with the right leg, but I have to pull the left one along on the ground because of the pain. Not only pain, but I'm feeling pressure there. So anyways, while coming down the hill, I was complaining of the pain and I can't bother, and I started singing one step at a time, almost there, you know. Sometimes we have to encourage ourselves. So we're going through something, we have to find our inner strength and encourage ourselves. So I was like, Okay, one step at a time. You're almost there. You're taking it. I was saying one step at a time. So anyways, when I got downtown, keep in mind, in every bad there is good. And no matter what we're going through, God is still there. We might not be able to see that He's there because we're so distracted by the pain that we forgot that He's there. Because even though I was complete, we're so blinded sometimes by the fact that everything around us is failing and everything feels wrong and we're going through hard times. But God is still good, isn't He? He is still good. The mere fact that, despite the fact that I was feeling so much pain this morning coming down the hill, and I didn't fall. I didn't fall not even once. I didn't slide not even once. God is good. You don't have to understand. Listen, that hill is a hill that I've fallen on before because I'm feeling pain. Yeah? It's not regular, but it has happened. And I was in a lot of pain and I was feeling pressure in my knee. There was no one on the hill this morning I could ask for help but God. But He kept me. He brought me down and I went down safely, unharmed. Now, God is good. When I got off the first taxi and I went to the bus stop, right? It's like, Lord, I cannot manage a full bus to push, to go in and all of that. I'm already in pain. A bus came and that bus was packed, but I realized He was showing me the one behind. It was signaling that there is one behind him. When that one came, it was not as full. I could easily go in, and yeah, behind the drivers they started barring it off because of COVID. But yeah, that bar don't normally stop me. I told him I'm going behind him, so yeah man. And I went behind and I sat. God is good, because I could have had problems to get transportation to come to work. I could have had to take that full bus, but I didn't have to. Cheers up. Alicia was telling me that I should drink more tea because the crackers are hard to go down, but they're very good. And this makes it get softer. So, when I got in the taxi, the final taxi to come to work, there was a student in the taxi along with the driver and somebody, a front passenger. So I said, good morning, I just said good morning. I went in and I sat. When the time came for us to pay, I was taking out my taxi fare, and she said to me, and it was so shocking, they're still good in the world. Despite what is going on and a lot of violence that is happening, there is still good going on in the world. So she said, good morning, can I pay your fare? And I was like, I looked at her, because that's weird. You're a high schooler and you're willing to pay my fare. So I didn't say anything. I looked at her. She asked me, she said, yes, please, can I please pay your fare? And I'm like, okay, thank you. And she was like, you're very welcome. I'm going to pay your fare. And so she took out the money and she gave the taxi driver, and she was like, it's for both of us. And she was so happy. I mean, she was so happy. That's one thing I say, always say, when you're doing things for people, don't do it because you expect something in return, but do it because of how it makes you feel. You get this happy. The feeling that you get inside is much more than what you could get in return. She was so happy and she paid my fare, and she came off the taxi before I did, and then I came off, And I told the taxi driver, good, thank you. And you know what he said? Have yourself a good day. I'm like, wow, there's so much good in the world still. And I'm like, thank you, you too, sir. Now, listen, God is good. In every bad, there is good. We are so blinded by all the negativity that is in the world today that we don't take time to notice the good. They are the good. It is so simple. It is so small and simple, but it's powerful. So take the time today. No matter what, I don't know what you're going through. Say a little prayer. God is there. He's listening and He's helping you. You just can't see it. There's a song that says, there are two sets of footprints in the sun. Two sets of footprints in the sun. But during my most difficult times, I'm only seeing one set of footprint in the sun. And I asked God why. And He said, my child, those are the times that I was carrying you. Now, that person was like, God, you might have been thinking, God, you left me when I was going through that. But He was saying, no, you weren't strong enough to walk, so I was carrying you. So there is good in all the bad. You just have to find it. And it's so hard to find sometimes. But there's good. So that wraps up the breakfast part of it. Let me show you. Look at my crackers. You see? It's no longer hard. You can see it has some moisture from the tea. It's now soft. Okay, well, I'm going to wrap it up here, saying thank you so much for watching today's video. I am Shandizzle. Please be a light to somebody today. Be the good in somebody's bad situation. Even a phone call or a text or a hug or a hat. I know we're in common times, but we can say hi. Be the light in someone's darkness today.
Amen.
Yeah? So until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye, Dizzlers.